The inventor of the World Wide Web calls for a ban on addictive algorithms. The mystery is solved. Windows updates didn't brick your SSD. Is Elon Musk losing interest in cars? And what does that mean for Tesla's future? And a new diagnostic shows 32 ways AI could go off the rails. Welcome to #Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. Tim Berners-Lee, the man who created the World Wide Web, says algorithms designed to keep us hooked online should be made illegal. Speaking on the web's 36th anniversary, Berners-Lee argued that engagement-driven design, or what he calls addictive algorithms, pushes outrage and polarization because that's what generates clicks and ad revenue. He isn't saying that the web has been a mistake. In fact, he insists it's done more good than harm. But he believes it's time to ban the parts of social media engineered to exploit human psychology in a negative way. He's even suggested phones for kids that allow calling, messaging, and research tools like Wikipedia, but cut out features that encourage compulsive scrolling. Berners-Lee is not anti-technology, nor is he anti-artificial intelligence. He says it can be a force for good, but only if developers adopt something like a Hippocratic oath, putting ethics first. The message from this internet pioneer is clear. We could recover some of the vision of the web and get a lot more benefit from technology if we take action, keep what works, and fix what doesn't. And in his view, the biggest fix we need is breaking the cycle of addiction built into today's technology platforms. And the mystery of the bricking SSDs is solved. After the last Microsoft Windows update, reports started circulating of failed SSDs. The obvious candidate was the update itself, and there were a lot of fingers pointed at Microsoft. But as well, Phison, a major maker of SSD controllers, took some heat and was also caught up in the speculation, with some suggesting its chips were behind the failures. Both companies treated the issue seriously. Microsoft said its telemetry showed no increase in disk failures, and Phison ran more than 4,500 hours of testing and 2,200 test cycles. Neither company could reproduce the problem on production drives. So it remained a mystery, until a PC building group in Taiwan solved it. They discovered the failing drives were running engineering or preview firmware, not the final consumer version. On drives with production firmware, the failures didn't occur. Mystery solved. Windows Update was not bricking drives, and Phison's controllers were not to blame. The problem lay in a small number of drives running firmware that was never meant for release. Should we all go back to our first-year logic classes where they taught us that correlation was not causation? Maybe. But we have to give this PC building group in Taiwan the Sherlock Holmes Award for solving the mystery. Outside of the Cybertruck, Tesla hasn't launched a major new vehicle in a long time, and people are starting to raise questions about this. Is this because Elon Musk is bored of cars, having sagging sales and endless problems? Is this taking the shine off the dream of being the world's biggest automaker? Whatever the reason, he just doesn't seem nearly as interested in making Tesla the #1 car company anymore. A report in The Atlantic suggests that Musk has a new vision, not cars, but autonomy. He's dismissed the idea of a cheaper $25,000 Tesla unless it's fully self-driving, arguing the car itself is just a shell. The real value lies in the software that powers a robo-taxi network. In other words, Tesla may become less about building cars and more about deploying AI and self-driving. Now, if he could make that happen, it would certainly take one major headache off a long list. He's got a lot of stuff on the go. Musk's attention is also on Starlink. SpaceX just agreed to spend $17 billion to acquire wireless spectrum from EchoStar, giving Starlink the ability to connect ordinary smartphones directly to its satellites. EchoStar's Boost mobile subscribers will be folded into the service, and analysts say that Starlink is now positioning itself to become a global mobile carrier. That's a huge move, and would probably push him towards buying another mobile provider. There are rumors about his current partner, Vodafone. But even that has some issues. His partner in Canada, Rogers, won't even mention Elon or Starlink in their promo of the initial satellite service. And given the huge negative response to Tesla's robot demo last week, Musk may have even more on his plate. Critics said his humanoid robot looked awkward and underwhelming, raising doubts about whether Tesla can deliver on its AI-driven visions beyond cars. And then there's the whole Mars thing. So given everything else he has to deal with, in addition to this week losing his title as the richest man in the world, maybe it's time to put the brakes on electric cars. Sorry, I really couldn't help myself. Tesla's future may lie more in software and autonomy than in shiny new car models. A new study has cataloged 32 different ways artificial intelligence could go rogue, from minor glitches like hallucinating answers to catastrophic scenarios where systems become misaligned with human values. The paper, published in Royal Society Open Science, attempts to bring a framework to help analyze issues with AI. It sorts risks into 4 categories: problems that happen during design, issues that emerge in training, failures during deployment, and risks from how people use or misuse AI. Some are already familiar, like bias or chatbots making things up. Others are more unsettling, such as specification gaming, where AI bends the rules of its objectives, or goal misgeneralization, where it applies behaviors in the wrong context. The authors stress that not all 32 scenarios are equally likely, but the point is to give researchers a clearer framework for spotting risks before they spiral out of control. Nobel Prize winner Geoffrey Hinton has argued that we should see AI as a new form of intelligence. And if that's true, then maybe we also need new ways to diagnose and manage its mental health issues. The next new occupation? AI therapist. Watch this space. And that's our show. If you like what we're doing, please share the show with others. Give us a like or comment on your favorite podcast app or site. We're found everywhere: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and more. And we love to hear from you. You can reach me at technewsday.ca or technewsday.com. Just go to the Contact Us page. Join us this weekend for Project Synapse. I think we're going to have a good show about AI and some of the issues that have been raised in the past week or so. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just leave us a comment under the video. I'm your host, Jim Love. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend.